What's up, guys? We are Tier Anonymous, and today we're going to be bringing you a deck profile of Super Heavy Samurai. Now, this deck is nowhere near complete, but it's still, regardless, it's still fun to play. So yeah, let's get right into it. So for starters, I run 3 Flutist. Now, the Flutist is awesome because you get to bring him onto the field, and then you get to tribute him for a Super Heavy Samurai in your hand. And also, he has an effect in Grave, where if he's in the graveyard and your opponent uses a spell or a trap card and targets one of your 6 Super Heavy Samurai monsters, you get to banish him from the grave and then negate and destroy the card. The next 3 I run is Big Benkei. He's the boss of the deck. Now, cool thing about these guys is that they get to attack in defense mode. So his defense is 35, so you'll be swinging over monsters easily with 35. His effect is that you get to put him in defense and obviously attack in defense, and also he allows every other super heavy on the field to attack in defense mode. He's the guy you want to get out with the Flutist, this guy. The next 3 I run is the main tuner of the deck. I run Trumpeter. He's cool. I usually just use him for his just like to get my synchros out, but he has another effect that if you have no spell trap cards in the graveyard, you get to special summon him, and if you used him for a tribute summon, you get to special summon him. The next card I run, he's the most disrespectful card in the deck, and that's Battle Ball. He's another tuner, but his effect is that like you get to use him and you can tune monsters from your opponent's side of the field as if they were your own. Now, the cool thing about him is that regardless of the stars of the synchro, you get to special summon any Super Heavy Samurai using him. So like the monster you use on your opponent's side of the field could be 2 stars, could be 1 star. It doesn't even matter. You could bring out whatever Super Heavy synchro you want with this guy. The next 2 I run is Scales. I was thinking about running 3, but I'm doing pretty okay with this. Now Scales, he's cool because you can special summon him onto the field if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters. And his other effect is when he's normal special summoned, you get to target a level 4 Super Heavy Samurai and special summon them from your graveyard. I run 3 of Magnet. Magnet's awesome because you normal summon and then you can special summon a level 4 from your hand, and then you could go into like your level 4 plays. He automatically goes into defense mode, and when he's on the field, your opponent can target another faced up Super Heavy on the field to attack. It has to be him. And I usually special summon this guy if he's in hand with Magnet, because he can't be destroyed by battle and he goes into defense mode, which is awesome. So run 2 of him. His plus hits 2,000, so you know, could block your life points for a little bit. The next 2 I run is this guy. This guy is cool because when you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, when you take battle damage, you could just special summon him from your hand in defense position. And he's a 2100 defense. The next cards I run, I'm gonna put these guys together. I run 2 Jade and 1 Coral, General Coral. Now, I don't use these guys for the pendulum summoning at all. I usually use them I use them for their effects, because their pendulum stuff is a little weird. But this guy, his effect is that you can basically tribute 1 Super Heavy Samurai instead of 2 for him. He can attack in defense mode and his defense is 28. His pendulum effect is that you can target 1 faced up Super Heavy on the field and then raise their level by 1, which is I don't really get it. But this guy's pretty cool. His pendulum effect is if one of my Super Heavies destroy a monster by battle, I can make that monster attack twice. I can make him make him attack a second time on the same battle phase. And then his regular effect is that I contribute up to 2 monsters, 2 Super Heavies, and then draw that many cards. So he's kind of like draw power, yeah. And I run 1 Giga Gloves and 1 Giant Rat. I should be running more of him, but it's just sad to say I haven't gotten my hands on multiple of these, and by now I should have, but I'm definitely gonna be running more of him. He gets your big guy out. Now for the support cards, I run 3 of the Soul Piercer. See, now the Super Heavy Samurais, they're is just an all monster deck, but there are some monsters that I count that they're basically like support cards, and you can attach them to the Super Heavies and you get different effects. For this guy, you attach him to a Super Heavy, excuse me, and he basically you can it's piercing damage. So you attack a defense monster and they still lose life points. Also, if he's destroyed, when you set him and he's destroyed, you get to get a Super Heavy Samurai monster from your deck. I run 3 Gauntlet. Gauntlet, you attach to a Super Heavy, they gain 400 attack, or you can keep them in your hand, and when you attack with a Super Heavy, you can discard this card and double the attack, well, double the defense of a Super Heavy Samurai monster. I run 2 of these, obviously for defense. I run 2 Cannon. Now, Cannon is cool, you could just attach him, and your monster gains 1,000 defense. Also, you can banish this card from the graveyard if your opponent activates a spell trap card. You can basically banish this card to negate it. Only if they're targeting a defense position Super Heavy Samurai. I run 2 Drum. Basically, the monster reborn of the deck. I get to, when he's sent to the graveyard or destroyed or whatever, I get to special summon a Super Heavy Samurai from my graveyard. I run 2 Scarecrow, because why not? I run 2 Thief. This guy's cool. If you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you get to special summon him, and then when you special summon him, you get to activate one of his 2 effects, which are destroy a Pendulum Zone monster or card, or destroy a spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field, and basically put it on your side of the field, which is awesome. Because then if you use it, it goes to your, your opponent's grave. And the one trap I run is Breakthrough Skill. Only because I get to use it, you guys know what the effect is. I get to use it, but then when it goes to the grave, I get to use it again next turn, and it leaves the graveyard, allowing me to still use the effects of my Super Heavies. Now, for the extra deck, I run this guy to search out my Scarecrow. One of this guy. He's cool. He gains 9,000 defense for every special summon monster my opponent controls. This guy, he's also cool because when I basically summon him, I clear my opponent's side of the field. I clear basically his spell and trap card zone, and he attacks in defense. And then the most disrespectful, I think, synchro I've ever seen, this guy, because when he's special summoned, I get to go into my opponent's grave, take their spell or trap card and put it on my side of the field. And he attacks in defense, and his defense is 38, which is crazy. So there is my deck profile, my Super Heavies. I'm going to be updating this soon because I'm going to be investing more in it. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for all the little mishaps. This is my first actual time recording a deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Got any questions, leave a comment, drop a like, and there'll be more of these coming soon. So until next time, see you guys in the next video. I'm out.